It's Andy from Odds Catcher again. I'm just going to take you through the next video, which is the market section, which is this area up here, what we call the Arb Markets. And this is probably the most important area we think as a site, the one you can cash in most, the one that certainly has the most opportunities each day. Okay, so when you click on there, that will bring up all of that day's particular races that we have. And you can see this is a very busy day, there's a lot going on. If you have tomorrow's races are populated in there, so we've got the declarations out. But yeah, we want to concentrate on today really. Again, you can see the Bet365 races are highlighted here for the 4-to-1 offer, which we've explained in other videos. But the purpose of this area is that what happens is the system will go off and it will check all those races, the odds, the runners, and whatever you've set here in your criteria for the system to look at for the best ARB opportunities. It will then highlight in these little bubbles, these little yellow-orange bubbles, and it will do that for you all day. So you haven't got to keep checking the markets and the odds. There might be some non-runners and that kind of thing. And we advise probably sort of to look for the best opportunities, sort of 8 or 9 runners or less, 104% or lower. This will keep the liabilities down. So this generally means that anything that's under 100%, you can actually back every single horse in that race and actually lock in a little bit of a profit, no matter who wins. So that's a very good example here. We're going to take a look at the 7:35 at Weatherby. Okay, this will then take you to the matrix or the odds comparison area. The ones in red, obviously the best prices on offer. You can see we've got an array of the leading bookmakers, and these ones that are in yellow are the most important ones that we're going to concentrate on, because they are the best odds guaranteed bookmakers. Okay, so if your horse drifts out in price, then they will pay you at that bigger price. So it's a bit of a safety net, and that's really the sort of nuts and bolts or the backbone behind this offer. Now, there's nothing to say you can't use these bookmakers here just to get your bet on, and a lot of people do. If there's an opportunity, you might want to place a bet with them, but remember, if the horse drifts out, then you won't be rewarded with a bigger price. So we want to try and focus on as many of these as possible. And we can see we've got 6 runners here. Your stake up here, £100. Again, that's your default stake, which is in your settings. You can change that manually if you want. And remember, that's not £100 you're going to be placing on every single horse. That's going to be split across this whole race. Alright, so you're going to have different amounts on each horse that will total around £100. So once you can see your balances are here, so again you can see exactly how much you've got in each account, and again these can be updated in your accounts area. So then we simply head down and we place as many as we can with different bookmakers. Okay, we don't want to be highlighted to them that we're a potential arbor, so place as many with different bookmakers as you can. For this particular example, yes, we might have to place 2 bets with Bet Victor because they're the best price, or if you wanted to be ultra cautious, then you could go down a point, but obviously it's going to increase your liability a little bit, and place it with someone else who might be 10-to-1 or 11.0. Right, and then you can see here that that's going to now split your stakes. Okay, you might notice that it's slightly above 100, even though we've set it at 100. But remember, we're going to be rounding these stakes up. We don't want to be putting on random amounts like £26.52p, because the bookmaker will then certainly be alerted that you're a potential arbor. Alright, so always round the stakes up. If you want to be ultra cautious, you might want to round them up, totally to the bigger odds, to the bigger, to £30, 25, and so on. This will then pop them down here. You can see you can head over to the bookmaker's accounts and actually place the bets. Remember, these aren't actually placing the bets. You then need to go off and physically place them. And you can see the stakes again are split, and it tells you exactly how much you need to place on each bet, on each horse. Once you've headed over to Stan James, for example, and placed your £27 on Little Jimmy, just simply press confirm. That will grey it out, so it's a bit of a tick list, if you like, all the way along, in case something happens or the phone rings or whatever. So just keep confirming these as and when you place your bets. And that's as simple as that from here on in. And then you can just sit back knowing you've covered every single horse in that race, and then if one of these drifts out to a bigger price, remember you're going to be paid out at those bigger odds, and you'll quickly see how much you can return just by a few of these coming in each day. And that's it. So I hope that helps, and we'll come back and find out the result of this race.